Hello, my name is David Tavares, and this is my portfolio content example of a dice roller. This game is Sea of Time, currently in development. It's a narrative CRPG where you play as vampires. The aim of this game, um, the project in general, is to be themed for Vampire the Masquerade, which is a property held by Paradox Entertainment. Right now, I don't have um, the license, but they do have this Unbound program where I can develop under their name and call it Vampire as long as um, they get a portion of the proceeds on itch.io. So since I developed it with their system in mind, and this is a pre-existing narrative tabletop RPG, it has its own dice system. So if you look here in this block right here on the screen, it shows these polyhedral dice, and they have different results on them. Um, there's an action up here. It shows the dice results, like the actual die results here. Um, it determines whether it's a success or a failure and how many successes there are. So I set up a quick button to roll a bunch more here. So this showed a very similar result when I rolled that time. This time I got 3 successes. These onks indicate a success. Blank means nothing happens. And the skull can be a bad thing. You notice there's 2 different colored dice. Their system is a bit, I wouldn't say it's overly complex, but it's not what most, it's got a unique system. Let me put it that way. I'll post a link explaining the system below in case you're interested. But my system here does follow the rules. And wow, 6 successes. Messy critical. Okay, so that's a pretty interesting result that happened that time. So this is randomized. 2 successes this time. I'm just gonna keep on rolling. 2 successes, 4 successes. And the way I created this, I'll keep on rolling until I get a failure, I think. Except I probably added too many dice to this example. Messy critical. There we go. Failure. No successes. Um, let's look at how I did this. In the game mode, I created a separate function here. You can see that over here. Roll dice. And then for a loop, the total die pool, which is a variable. So depending on whatever you're trying to do in the game, whether it's attacking, picking a lock, trying to persuade someone, and then it checks your character sheet to see how many dice you have and rolls it. I just threw in a number, so that's 3 of each dice, so that I can show this example. And then I just do switch on ints for both dice types, which gives the results here, and checks whether it was a bestial failure, messy critical, that kind of thing. And that's pretty much it. All I do then is just add it to the viewport, the results, based on the character here. I put number 3 as the sample roll dice thing. Normally in game, you want to just hit a button. You'd actually do an action and it'd throw up your results. Um, it takes the array of the results, considering there's multiple dice. There has to be an array there. Um, and you set your successes, and that prints out, gives the results. And then I reset the array so that you can do it again with the next action. It's really that simple, but it follows the rules for Vampire the Masquerade, and that was what I intended to do. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for checking out this portfolio sample. Goodbye.